invisible power of your environment, my personal mistakes and lessons, ancient wisdom from every spiritual path, modern day examples, and 10 powerful steps to build your growth circle. By the end of this video, you'll realize growth is not just personal, it's environmental. Let's dive in. My personal experience with the power of association. In my early business journey, I spent time with hustlers chasing shortcuts. I listened to people driven by greed, ego, and status. I absorbed bad habits unconsciously. I allowed toxic voices into my decisions. For a while, it felt exciting, but over time, their toxic energy pulled me into subtle compromises. Their patterns became my patterns, and eventually, my businesses collapsed. After my bankruptcy and health collapse in 2009, I reflected deeply and saw I wasn't just a victim of bad luck, I was a victim of bad association. When I rebuilt, I became intentional about who I allowed near me. My growth accelerated like never before. My peace stabilized. My success became sustainable. The invisible power of association. Your environment affects your beliefs, your habits, your thinking patterns, your standards, your values, your energy levels, your emotional state. You may believe you're strong, but no one rises above their environment for long. Let me share with you a classic story: the apple barrel. One rotten apple in a barrel spoils the others. You may be healthy today, but staying in toxic barrels will infect you. Environment always wins over intention. The spiritual laws of association. Christianity: bad company corrupts good character. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Islam: a man follows the religion of his friend. Hadith. Hinduism: Gita: one who associates with the wise becomes wise. Gita 10:10. Buddhism: spiritual companions, Kalyana Mitra, are essential for right living. Sikhism: in the company of saints, one becomes purified. Guru Granth Sahib: the types of people who block your growth. The negative: always complaining, criticizing, or playing victim. The gossipers distract you with drama, rumors, and envy. The complainers find problems in every solution. The envious secretly resent your progress. The undisciplined encourage laziness, excuses, and shortcuts. The spiritually dead reject faith, truth, and higher wisdom. Let's take modern examples of association's power. Entrepreneurs who associate with growth focused mentors scale rapidly. Athletes who train with champions elevate their performance. Students who study among disciplined peers perform better. Spiritual seekers who sit with masters ascend faster. Your circle either elevates you or anchors you. The paradox: you become who you tolerate. The people you allow around you are the loudest teachers in your life, even when they don't speak. My own transformation through new associations. After my collapse, I shifted everything. I sought spiritual teachers. I built new friendships with disciplined business leaders. I distanced myself from gossipers and negative voices. I absorbed wisdom from mentors who walked the path I desired. My environment changed, so my life changed. The classic story: the two eagles. A baby eagle raised among chickens learned to scratch the ground, never fly. One day, a master eagle said, "You are not a chicken, spread your wings." Once it soared, it never returned to the ground. Your circle either teaches you to scratch or fly. The invisible consequences of the wrong circle. Compromise standards, subtle compromises, spiritual numbness, financial sabotage, emotional instability, delayed destiny. The wrong circle will cost you years, sometimes a lifetime. The secret: environment is a form of faith. Choosing the right circle is not arrogance, It's spiritual responsibility. You protect your mission, your family, your mind, your destiny. Here are now 10 powerful steps to build a growth environment. 1. Audit your circle ruthlessly. List who drains you, who feeds you. Be honest. 2. Cut toxic ties without guilt. Protect your peace. Distance is not hate, it's wisdom. 3. Seek mentors ahead of you. Learn from those already living the life you desire. 4. Join growth communities, masterminds, spiritual groups, business networks. 5. Spend time with the disciplined. Discipline is contagious, so is laziness. 6. Prioritize spiritually aligned friends, people who pray, reflect, pursue truth. 7. Set clear boundaries. Protect your time, energy, and values fiercely. 8. Limit exposure to negative media. What you consume shapes your thinking. Your digital environment matters too. 9. Serve those who uplift you. Give back to those who guide and mentor you. 10. Pray for divine connections. Daily ask, God, bring the right people into my life and remove the wrong. Classic story, the gardener's pruning. A gardener cuts away weak branches to strengthen the tree. Removing weak relationships allows your roots to deepen and your branches to flourish. The law of divine protection. When you refuse to release the wrong people, God cannot release the right people into your life. Let's recap. You become who you spend time with. Environment shapes your destiny. Spiritual wisdom demands wise association. Toxic relationships delay your purpose. Protecting your circle is spiritual discipline. Build intentionally or suffer passively. Now, for my final reflection. I once allowed wrong voices to influence my business, to pollute my decisions, to cloud my spirit. It cost me years, peace, and success. Today, I live surrounded by the wise, mentored by the righteous, anchored by truth seekers. My circle fuels my calling, not my comfort. Your closing call to action. If you're ready to build your growth circle, write in the comments, I choose wise company. Like, subscribe, and share this with anyone trapped by toxic circles. And if you want to go even deeper, watch my next video. It's not important what people think. Stay with me. This might change who you allow near you forever. In this video, I'm going to reveal the invisible power of association and why who you hang around might be the single biggest reason you're not growing. One wrong voice in your circle can delay your purpose by years. Your environment is shaping your destiny in ways you can't even see. The truth is, it's not just about you. Have you ever wondered why your life still feels stuck, even though you're working hard and thinking positively? You won't want to miss that. Because in the next few minutes, I'll share a spiritual law most people ignore and a story that shows how one bad association can silently destroy your peace, your progress, and even your purpose. If this is resonating so far, stay with me.